Dr. Ibrahim,
Naam.
shall we start now?
Yes. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah and greetings to all. We are glad to have you among us at our Python programming workshop. On behalf of ISS-Yemen, we would like to extend our warmest welcome. And today we have very special guest. He is a PhD student in communication engineering at NCU, Taiwan, and one of the top 17% user at Stack Overflow. So let me welcome our speaker, Dr. Ibrahim Adamari.
Okay. Hello, everyone. And welcome to Python programming workshop. Today we are going to explain more about Python programming. We will start with the basic knowledge, and then we will dig into the file, like reading file, and also do know about a lot of libraries in Python. Let's start our journey in Python programming workshop. This is the resource. Actually, most of the resource is taken from the first three links, like W3 School and Real Python and Geeks for Geeks, and also there is a lot of resource that you can get benefit from. And there is a two editor that if you are not install the the environment and you have a problem in set up your environment, you have to use one of these editor, which will help you to run your code online. And I will explain that how you can run and execute your code. What is our objective? There is I divide this course to this workshop to fourth part. First part, we will try to install the environment, like Python environment, and we will use the editor PyCharm, and we will learn the basic about the Python language. And we will learn how to handle the data type, Python commands, and the variable types. There is how to assign the variables and what is the legal variable name, and can we use the reserve word and the keyword. The keyword is the word that is used by the Python itself, is already reserved for the language itself. You cannot use it if you name the variable data type. Actually, at the beginning, it will be difficult to know all the command, but as you go through the language and the programming, it will be easy to manage all of this. Let's start. Why we learn Python? What is the purpose of learning Python? First of all, Python is a popular. According to Tybo's index, Python is the most popular programming language in the world. We can see it is start from 22. It was in the bottom. Right now, it is getting to the top. You can see here, it is right now in 2020 is the top language programming. And also is free and simple. Python is free and simple. There's a lot of library that is provide for you as a free. You will not pay anything. You just only use it. And also Python works in different platforms: Windows, Mac, Linux, Raspberry Pi, and etc. And there are many applications for this popular language. You can use the web development, you can design a software, and also you can build your own platform using the Python language. It is easy to deal with. And also Python used in artificial intelligence, in data science, and machine learning. And we can see it is in Stack Overflow, we can see that the Python is increased, the popularity of Python is increased. And also the question in Stack Overflow it increase in Python language. So it is important to learn Python, and you can use it also not in the field of computer science. You can use it if you are material science, if you are engineering, if you are also if you need to provide a result, it has a good library to provide and to show the result. Let's start how to install the Python. Python is easy to install. You just only go to the Python, python.org, and also you will see the button download the Python. Select your version that you need to install, and then just click on download. After that, you will get this like interface and select install now. But you have to make sure that you add the path, because if you didn't add the path, you will face a problem for the environment. So it is important to add the path. And here we select add the path, and also we install the launcher. After that is setup progress. It will take some times. And then after you finish download it, it will be successfully set up your like Python environment. I suppose that you already did all this step, and I just only go through all this step to make sure that you already like uninstall your environment. After that, you will uninstall Python by Charm. Is everything is clear until now?
Yes, Ibrahim.
Okay. You have to by Charm you have a professional and you have a community. The professional is actually you have to pay for it, but the community is free to download. And you can see that just only click download. It's easy to download. Go to jetbrains.com and select by Charm, and then select download. After that, you will select next, welcoming like by Charm, and then you have to select the path. Either you make the default path or you change the path, and also select next. And after that, you have to select add bin folder to the path. This is necessary because, as we said, you will not have a problem when you download the library. It will be already know the path of of your environment. Then do next. Don't choose anything. Just select it in the menu folder, and then after that uninstall. Just click next. And after that, you should reboot, because the system will if you need to set up the environment, it will be easy. After that, we have to search for PyCharm in the start, and then get PyCharm community or PyCharm professional. I have both of them. We will select the community, and after you select it, you have to I confirm that I have read and accept the term of this user agreement, and do continue. And after that, this is the beginning when you start set up your environment. This is important step. If you didn't set up environment, when you download the libraries, you will face a problem. So what you will do is just click a new project. And after you click a new project, there is a lot of important things that you have to take care before you start the project. First is the project name. You can see the default is Python project. Because I already have a create one project, it will say Python project 2. As it will start like at the beginning. You have to change it. And also this is the path that it will save the project. And after that, you have to select a virtual environment. The virtual environment where you will store all the library. That means if you are out this virtual, you cannot use this library. It only unless if you have a a library which is available for all the user. So you have this environment, and you select the name of the environment. This is the location, and you have to change the name. Like the default, it will be V environment. I just change it to my V environment. And also this is like, what is the interpreter? What is the Python version that you will select? Like here, I select 3.9, but we will work in like 3.10. I already selected as 3.10. I will show you in when we start the coding. And you need to inherit global site package. That means it will be set for all the environment. And you have to make it available to all projects. Because as you know that when you download the library, it will have like a large size. That means if you needed to use it to another project, if you didn't make it available, it will not be used. You have to create another environment, or you have to import this environment. And then do create. This is the last step of creating like a project. Let's start how to do like the basic of the Python. Let me move to the PyCharm. Look, you can hear there is a two compiler which is online. If you didn't have like the PyCharm, you have to set up like either you use any editor, like if you already have any editor, you can use it, or you can use the online. See, we can this like print hello world and then execute. You can see that the output here is hello world. That means if you are using that one of the online Python compiler, and you can use also the another compiler, and you have to click run, and it will show hello world. Let's start with our PyCharm. I already have both of them. This is the community one, and this is the professional. We will work in the professional. Let's start our coding. Okay, I will remove everything, or you can do from here. You can see file new, and you have to select which file that you need. Like right now, we need it to be Python file. Select only Python file, and you have to name it. Like we will see the basic. We will name it as a basic. Okay. Okay, this is the basic one. Like the basic Python file is did by like what y, and you can see that this is like the basic Python. Look, if it is black, how you can change the setting of your environment? Just from file and then go to the setting. Like you can see the appearance of your Python. You select either it is Dragol or any light or Windows 10 light, anything. We will select this environment, and then we will change the editor. We need the font size to be large, because to be clear for most of you. Okay, let's start the coding right now. The most important thing is to know how to run the code. I just click from this and do run. There is nothing to run right now. We didn't have anything. Just like this, run or debug, or control shift F10. And also you have to do debug. This is how you do debug. We will see how we can do this. Don't worry about it if you didn't understand, but with the time you will understand everything. And also you have to show, you can also show the toolbar. You know, there is like a way like you can show the toolbar. This is, it will be like the default is like this. And then you have to do appearance and show the toolbar. The toolbar will show the run basic and also the debug. This is the easiest way to do that. Let's start our code. Just a symbol, which is a print. The more like the good things about PyCharm, it will be like, you know, it will be use the intelligent E2 complement. Like it will suggest what is the function that you need to use and what is the value and how to use, like what is the parameter that can use in this function. Let's see just a simple example, print, and we will say like hello world. Just see hello. And we can see, okay, nothing. It just anything's between the double quote. It can be like printed, can be shown in the screen. Let's see, run it. We can run it. Please, you have to like follow my instruction and do what I did in the screen. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We do print. It's a symbol. This is a keyword, is print, and like we have to use like between this, it will be show anything. Let's see, I can show whatever I need. Just any text here, any string here, it will be shown to the user. Just print like this. Okay, you can see that it show to the screen. This is the output. Everyone see the output. Anything I write it here, it should be like shown to the user. But it's not everything that can be shown to the user. Suppose I do like this, and I do like this. What is you will get? You will get an error. If you have this red, that means there is an error. Let's see, run it, and what will happen? Syntax error. This syntax error. Suppose I have this syntax error. As a beginner, what should I do to know what is the error? There is a way to know what is the error. Like right now, he said in the print, look, he said select that you have one, like a symbol is should be there. So what you have to do to make it clear is like this, because this is already reserved. It cannot be used. So you have to select like this and print it. It will be like this. It's just clear that you cannot select this. You cannot print this. double quote, it cannot be printed unless if you do like a slash, backslash. Otherwise, it will not be shown. So I have to be careful. And when I read this error, what should I do to solve this problem? Either you do like copy this error, you read the error from the last line, just syntax error, and copy and go to the whole line. You can see here, you can see and search like this. It's so simple. You will find a lot of people talk about this problem. And I recommend you that you go to the Stack Overflow. Stack Overflow will help you to solve the problem. And also any website, they will suggest what is the problem, what happened. You can see he already solved for you the problem. That's so simple to deal with a programming language. Let's continue. Right now, I may like also lose like this, like the syntax is error. This is a syntax error. And also I have another problem. I may like have different problem. Like suppose here I do print X, print S. Okay, there is a different error. You can see name error because I didn't know this function. This is not a keyword. This is not a keyword. You cannot use it like this because the print is print. Okay, what if I use this as if like this is a key sensitive? Okay, you cannot use it like this. It should be print like this. Is already written in the language like this. This is how to deal with the print. And also we have another problem. Suppose I use if. Don't worry about if. I just only X equal to 2. Don't worry about it right now. I said print and I said like X, print X. We have a 2 problem right now. What is the first? X is not defined. Okay, you can see that the name X is not defined. I cannot use a variable is not defined. I can do X equal to 5. That solves the problem. And the code will run correctly. This is how to deal with the problem. This is, we call this a one block. You see, this is a one block. You cannot write it like this. Look, if you write it like this, it will give an error. You cannot, like it should be a block. A block should be one space, one tab. It should be one space. Otherwise, it will give you an error. I don't know, like if I do like this, print here, print another word. Look, what it will be the output. This is, it only run if this condition is correct. That means this is under this block, but this is outside the block. This is another statement. This is another sentence. Look, if I run it, let's see what will happen. Look, he doesn't print the value of X because the condition is not true. So because X is 5, but you said if X is 2, then print X. It is not considered. Look, if I move it one step, it will not print anything because it's not in the, it is in the same block. So I should be careful when I write the code. First, I should be careful about the keyword, the define of the variable, and also of the syntax of the word itself, of the function. Like print, it should be print. If I do like this, and I do I, is a different. Is not correct. And you can see here, it already a resolve reference. It doesn't know about it. So you should be careful about this. We're already done with the print. This is how to show the output to the user. It's just a print to show a screen to help you guide the user. Please, like maybe you said, please, like, or anything like make sure, like do to the user whatever you need to show the message. It will be like this and simple. You have to run it a basic. It will be like print make sure. Let's see how to deal with the input. Okay. How to deal with the input is the same, but you said input. You can see it is instead of a print, you just see input. Let's see what will happen. Look, if I enter 1, it just enter 1. He said, make sure, like, please enter, like enter x. And we will put x equal to onput and print x. Okay, just so simple. Input, we assign the output to the variable x, and we said print x. What is the type of x? We don't know what is the type of x. It depends on what user will be assigned to that variable x. Okay, enter x. If we do 4, he show for me the x. Whatever I give, I can make it a string also. Like a string, I can put like any word and give it, he will print for me the word. What if we print like print type of x? What will be the type of x? Let's see. If I put 5, he said it is a string. Yeah, the default is a star. That means string value. This is the parameter because string can contain all the other variable. The 5, which is here, is integer. That means he will accept all the variable, all the type of the variable. This is how to deal with onput. Just we already learned how to do onput and also how to print. That's what is the like the basic things that you can do in the Python. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay. Right now we need to command something like an instruction for the user, like add. Just this will not be like interpreter by the compiler, like add x here. It's just only an instruction or onput x here, input x, and here we can put print the type of x. Whatever, I will do another command. It doesn't matter. And here print. I will do mistake here. Print x. This it doesn't matter because this will not go to the compiler. This is only an instruction for the user, the one who will read your code. I just give him, explain what is this about, what is the sentence about. You can see here, there is nothing. It will not give you anything. Just if I put 5, it doesn't interpret this. Just this is a command. How can I do multiple line command? Just do 3 of them. And this you can write whatever you want. Okay. This is a command, it will not be interpret. Okay. See, doesn't matter. This is a command. You can explain like this is a workshop and do whatever that you want. This is just only a command. He will start read this and end with this. He will not stop compile this. He will not see it. It's like it's nothing there. This is how you do a command. Let's see right now we move to the, is this clear?
Yes.
Okay. If you get any problem, just please do number 5. If you didn't understand, just put number 5 and I will know that there's something wrong and you can ask. Okay. Let's start with the variable Python variables. We have different variables. Like suppose I have x equal to 5. Print type of x. Okay. This is a variable. The variable is integer. This is the variable which is accept only like accept integer number. If I assign integer, the variable will be integer. If I assign a string, the variable will be string. If I assign the float, it will be float. If I assign like dictionary, it will be dictionary. Anything I assign to this variable, this is only a variable name. This variable name can assign to I can assign any value to it. Suppose I did 5.5. The type will be different. You can see it is already float. You know, because I already changed the type. Suppose I do like this. I make it like this. Even it's still a float, but it is inside two bracket, that mean two quote, then that means it will be a string. This is represented as a string. Look, you can see that it is a string value. Okay, is that clear? That means the variable, when I assign the value, it will be a different type depending on the assigned value. Okay, how we can name this variable? Suppose I need it to be like this. Okay, I already defined a list. Okay, this list contains 3 and also 5 and also an A, and also I have 5 number. Is this correct? Yeah, that's correct, because you can see this is a list. A list can contain a string, can contain an integer, can contain different type of variables. You can see this is a list. This is how we define a list. Okay, can I define multiple variable at the same time? X, Y. Yes, I can assign, but I should assign, I should be careful when I assign this variable, like 5 and 6. That means the X is 5, the Y is 6. If I print X and Y, this is what will happen. It's 5 and 6. Even if I move this Y and X, it will be shown different. You can see this is 6 and 5. Y is 6 and X is 5. Is that clear? Okay, what happened if I do X is equal to 7? What it will show? Anyone can write what it will show this code? Just write in the chat. Yes, it will write a 6 and 7. Why? Because I already have, yes, X is 5, but I already removed the value and replace it by 7. So I should be careful when I use this variable. I cannot define X. Is a logic, it's not a syntax error, it's a logic error, semantic error. That means the compiler will not know about it, because you don't know, you already like do it a 5 and then you use it as 7. Because right now he will be confused. If I needed X like 7 and 5, I should change the variable to X1. And then I will remove, I will bit X1. Right now I will save the 7 and also save the 5. So it will be like this, 6, 5, 7. But if I only bought X, it will be like, it will take the value of the second X. Sorry, here. If I put it like this, it will be taking the last value of X. Whatever the value I use, it will be like the value of X. Suppose right now, I need to define like X by the type, okay? By the type. Suppose X is equal right now. I don't need this Y, I need only X. And right now I put like this. What is the type? Let's bring the type of X. Right now, I already select that it is a string, even if this is a number. I already select the type. I already inform that the type should be as a string. What if I select as integer? Is already an integer. And also, I mean, float. Also, it will be a float. Okay, this is how we can consider the type. What is the benefit of this when I assign the variable? Because the size, if I define it as 3, that means he will take the default as an integer, and the integer is limited. It's not like the float. The float is like half a large space, while the integer is not that large. That means if I assign it like this, it will not be good, because when I use a large number, it will not be defined as a large number, and I could not make a condition depend on the float. It should be an integer. Okay, if I put if x equal to 3.0 and print x, let's see what will happen. Sorry, here. It will not print anything because right now 3.0 is represented as an integer. Okay, but if I print it like this, 3 point, that means he will not cast it. But if I do like this, integer, let's see what will happen. Look, he defined the 3 as integer because we do integer. That means he only know about the 3. He will not know about the 3.1. That's what is the difference between the float and integer. Integer is just only a number. He will count the integer number. How to define the variable? You can use x, okay, print x like this. That means any character, like from A to Z. Okay, define x, print x. Say, it's so simple. Just print 3. What if I define it 1x? That's you cannot do that. It cannot start with the number. This is one of the rule. It cannot start with the number. What if I define it as a print? This is a keyword. Okay. Like suppose okay, integer. And I print integer or any variable. Oh, okay, sorry. Print is not a reserved word. Print. Okay, you cannot define it because a print is a keyword. You cannot use it. Okay, you cannot use print. Is a function. It's already there. Okay. What about if I do like this? X. This is acceptable. This is acceptable. But you cannot define it like, suppose I need to define it as like this way. Having X and having X. What will be? You cannot define it because this is also subtract. You cannot use it. Okay. What if you use right now? What if you use a capital X and a small x and print x and x? Is that correct? Suppose this 4. They are not the same because capital and small is not the same. Is a case sensitive. You can see here is a different variable. Okay, that's for the Python variables. This is how we define the variables in Python. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. We will go through the data type. Most of them we already like explain. You can see we have a star, which is like if it is between the double quote is a string, and you can see single quote is the same. And also we have integer. When we assign this value like x is equal to 20, and we have a float which is like buoyant, like 5 or another number, and we have a complex. Any complex number with end with G. It's just a complex number, and we have a list. You can see that the list is divided like this. The bracket is like this, and we have the table is like this. This is the difference between the table and the list. And also we have a range. It can be, this is will help us in the for, and when we have from 0 to a large number, you can use a range. And also we have a dictionary. You can see what is the difference between the dictionary and also the list and the table. And you have also frozen set, which is defined by this two. You can see this is a two type of bracket. And also you have a boolean, which is have true or false. And also you can have a bias. This is to select what is the type. And you have byte array. We will go through all this during our coding, just only to know that there is this kind of type that you can understand, that you can use. Okay. Let's start with the string. This is like, we can start with the string. Actually, it is used in most of the programming. Let's see if we start with x equal to.
Excuse me, Dr. Ibrahim, can you please try to save every program and share it after the session to us?
Already there. We already provide you all the code that we will use is in the slide. I already shared with you the slide.
Yes, we have the slides, and if you can save it as PyCharms files, it will be good.
Okay, I will say, but it is not that easy to save everything that I did, but it's already there in the slide. You can see it is what I.
Yes, it is available in the slide. If you can every program write a full program, and the second program you can, if you don't mind, create new file for the program.
Okay.
and new.
Sure.
After that, you can save it and share it with us. It will be for a long of time for us, and we can share the information to our friends.
Okay,
if you don't mind.
Sure, no problem.
Thanks in advance.
Okay. Okay, let's say we have a string, like we can see that we have hello, and we have world. See, this is a string. How we can deal with the string? There is a lot of process that you can deal with the string. You can either cut the string, and you can also show a part of the string, and also you can show like reverse of the string. You can deal with the string with a lot of things. Suppose I just do print like this. It's like a list. What we will talk here is like we talk about the list. Suppose here I need to do like this. X, suppose from just only 2. What will show in the screen? You can see it will choose the next element, actually, which is the third, because we start from 0, 1, 2. It will be show the third. That means X2 is the third letter, which is right now is L, because it start from the index start from 0. Suppose I need from 2 to 5. He will choose from 2 to 5. Okay, you can see here. He will choose from 2 to 5. Okay, we can like reduce the space to see what is the difference. Okay. Oh, from 2 to 5, he will not count the index. To 6, he will count the other variable. Okay. Let's say he count only like from 2 to 6. You can see that he count from 2 to 6. This is how he like give this like a string. It's just an index. Okay. What if we do like from 2 to the end? This is been from 2 to the end. He will select from 2 to the end of the word. If you didn't assign this, that means from 2 to the end. And you can see also from the beginning to the third, just only do like this. Okay. And also you can do another way, like you can give from -3, like from the beginning to -3. See what will happen. He will give it from like the beginning to the will remove the third, this 3 letter. You can see that he will remove all these three. That means he will not go to the 3 element. What if I do like from -5 to -3? Look, he came from the reverse way, from -5 and to, he just only give this. If we count -5, it will start with W, and to -3, it will be to the O. It's just only this letter. This is how you deal with the index. This is will be benefit when you deal with the list. And also, you have a lot of function to use, like in like a string. Suppose I need the upper. You can see how many functions that the string have. These are all the functions that can be applied to the string. Suppose I need to upper, which is will convert to uppercase. Just print like upper. Let's see what will happen. He will convert all the letter to uppercase. What if we put lower? He can convert it to lowercase. And also we need to like make another, like if we bootstrap, let's see what will happen. What will happen? He will remove the space. Okay, see? Sorry. Okay. Lower. Mm-hmm. Oh, let me check. Just if you don't know about the function, just do like this. Yeah, it should be removing the space. Yes, you can see that it should be remove the space when you add it to another function. Okay. You should add it to the different sentence. Okay. And then we have to replace, if we need to replace X replace, you can see it's already there. And we need to replace a letter, which is the H, replace it by another like letter. Suppose I need G. Let's see. It's already replaced the letter H and replace it by G. And if I need to add another word, Y is equal to hello world in Python. Okay. If I read, I need to X plus Y. Okay. Let's see what will happen. You can see that already I count them as 2 sentences. I can also do like this. /T. That means I need to be a tab between them. Okay. That means I need to be a tab between them. And also, you can add a space like this by doing a space like this. It will give an space also. It's the same. And if I need them to explain, to show into line that I should be /n, it will be into line, just /n. And also I can show this hello in like, you know, in the computer, we have octal and we have hexadecimal, and we can show it in octal also. Like if I put /00 like for the string, it may show like for you as octal. Let's see. Okay, let's say this. This is an X, and we have to print it as a text. Okay, you can see this is the octal. When you define it like this, is the same word as hello. This is in hexadecimal, and we can have it also in octal. The same hello. This is written as in octal, you know. That just is the word the same as hello. And we can print it like this way. There is a lot of things how to deal with Python string. You can see this is a lot of function that you can refer to Stack Overflow, and you can find a lot of function. You have to count how many letter, and also the center, and also capitalize, and case fold, and also format. A lot of function that you can have in dealing with the string. We will not go through because the time will not help us to finish all of this operation. I hope that is clear until now. Okay, right now we have arithmetic operation, like operator. We have an addition, which is plus. We have a subtraction, which is minus. We have like multiplication. We have a division. We have a module. We have also explanation. We have a flower division, and also we have the logic. Logic, like when I did, like if I have 1 and 1, that means the result will be 1. If I have 1 or 0, the result will be 1. If I have also, we have a XOR, which is the reverse of OR, and also we have NOT. These are when you deal with the logic. When you have to deal with the logic, this is the operator that you will use, and we will know how when we use this operator. Let's take an example. Take an example. If I have X equal to 5 and Y equal to 9, if I print X plus 5, what will be the result? X plus Y. What will be the result? You can see that's the sum of them. What if I do subtract like this? It's so simple, just like when you do like a mathematics operation. And you have to do like, if you do also multiplication, it's just so simple. And also you have division, just do that like this. But we have to be careful when you do division, because you cannot divide by 0 because it is unknown. Let's see this example. If I put like this, you can see here, division by 0. You cannot do that. Is an error. So you have to do a condition that shouldn't be as a 0. Okay. And you can also, like the power to 2, you can see here, it's just only multiplication 5 by 5, which is like, you can see is X like by 2, like X multiple by X. Also, you can do 3, whatever you like. And also you can do Y is the same. And also you can define like this. That means it will give you an integer, which is like by this. You can see it is a 2. But if you do 1, it will be not 2. It cannot be 2, because if you divide it, it will be 2.5. That's how you deal with arithmetic. Let's see if X equal 5. What will be the print? Anyone?
I think
yeah, it's true. Okay.
yeah.
This is a logic. What if we do like this? is invalid because you cannot do that. This is a logic. You cannot do this inside is like assignment inside the function itself. Only if you use for or another operator, okay? You cannot assign it like this. It should be double, okay? But if I do like this, x and 5, what will be? See, it's 5. Because we have 5 and we put it and with 5, it's just a 5, okay? What if we do x and y? You can see it is a different. That means he will convert it to binary and then he will make the logic and it is 1. That means it is only match in one, like there is a, like when you convert it to 1, it will be converted, suppose 101, like 110. And then this one, like when you divide it, it will be 110. That means as you do like this, it will match only with 1. This is like a primary when you convert it from primary and then you do and, which is the logic. If I put this as a 4, like 2, it will be 0, 1. It will be 0, okay? This is when you deal with the logic. Right now, we finish our objective, like the first objective of this lecture. I hope that you learn first the data type, the variable type, how to name your variable, how to do input, and how to do output. This is actually what we need to gain from this. Yeah, this is if it is and or, like if the result is match or not match. Yeah, the result is 0 if it is match, or 1 is if it is not match. This is mean and. If all of them is 0, that mean is 1. Like all parts of the first part, that like suppose I have 3 and 3. If all of them is similar to 1, that mean is always 1. And but if we do or, let's see or. Okay. Oh, sorry. Or you can see it is 7. It shouldn't 0, it should be 0 or 1 because it is match most if it is yes by bitwise operation. Yes, it's correct. That means it will, like suppose it's like this 0 0 0 1, like 0 0 and 1 1 1. If it is or, that means all 1. This is actually not, you cannot do binary like this. Okay, but I'm giving an example. If this 0 and this 1, that should be 1. If this 0 and this 1, that should be 1. 0 and this 1, it should be what? 1. But if it is 0, 0 or 0, it should be 0. Because or if 1 is correct, that means the other is correct. Whatever come after is correct. But and it will not be correct unless all of them is correct. This is a logic things. Like I cannot see Ahmed in the hospital and Ahmed in the stadium. You cannot do that. But Ahmed in the stadium and or in the hospital, that can be correct. This is what is the meaning of the logic. That's why the result is here 7, because it's some of them is already matched. Okay, let's see. We will move to next subject. Any question about this? Okay, you should be focused right now because we already first what we already know is just only how to assign variable. What is the, but right now we will go to the condition, how to deal with the condition with a lot of block, a lot of process. So you should be careful. Okay, what is the objective? Is to understand the concept of control structure and the control flow, which is we have if statement and elif and else. What is if statement? That means if the condition is correct, do the process. If the condition is not correct, that means you will not like execute what is after the, okay, what is after the if statement. Okay, if you have elif that mean elif, that mean you have another condition, which is if this is not true, that means the next condition can be true, depend on the condition. If this not true, you have to go to the elif. If it is this not true and this not true, you will go to the else. That's if you have three conditions. And also we have to the group, like the block, we already explained what is the block. The block, when the sentence is like in the same block, that means it should be in the same line. This is, we said, a block. And we have to learn how to execute the pieces of code repetitively, like we have a loop. If we need to run this code for 100 times, we will use the loop. And we will know how to handle the exception. Like if we have an error, how to deal with this error. And also we have to learn about the Python function. These are the objective of this like upcoming hour. If you have any question for like the one until now, you have to raise your question. I will be happy to answer it. Okay, then let's start in the if statement. You can see here, we have if expression. This is a block. This is a statement, is a block. If it is true, he will like run this statement in the same block. How many statements that you have in this block, even if you have 100 statement, he will run all the statement if the condition is true. If the condition is not true, that means it is false. That means he will go to the following statement. Whatever is coming after that, he will run it. It doesn't matter. Like if I have this expression correct, I will not go to the following statement unless if I finish all of this process. If it is not right, that means I will not execute any of this statement. If it is false, I will go through all this statement. I will not go inside this block. I will not go inside this block if the statement is, if the condition is not correct. Okay, the condition can be one sentence and the condition can be multiple condition, and we can know how to like mix multiple condition. And also we can have in the block, inside the block, we can have another if statement, and we can have also another function. We have another code. And in this statement can be another code, can be another loop, can be another if a condition, can be anything. Either you can write also a platform here in this under if expression. This is the statement you can do whatever. You can define any variable. This is how you deal with the if statement. Let's go try this. Okay, I will explain the condition. Operator, we have like equal, that means if this condition equal, like we can see equal, that means if it is true, like if E equal B. And we can see not equal, we like you define it like this, not equal. And we have less than, and we have less than or equal by this, and we have greater than, and we have greater than or equal. These are the conditions that can be done. And also we have an AND operation, like we can have also the like not X or an AND. These are the conditions that can like connect multiple conditions. I can say not X, this is only come with one variable, not X or like X. If I have 5, not 5. Like if I need to exclude some number, if I have like 1, 6, 7, 8, and I need it not to include in the if statement, I should be not 5. That's how we express not operator. And we have or, that means if someone, like if this true, that means what this matter is coming after, it doesn't matter. At least one of them is true, I will run the code. And that means all of them should be true. Otherwise it will not be like execute the statement. Let's see the example. Okay, if I have E equal to 12 and I have B is equal, it's better to write it with this way because you will get an error. Okay, and we have 13. The code is already in the file. Let's see the condition. If E greater than B, what should be? Let's say print. Okay, A. Okay, this is a basic condition. This is a one block. Okay, this is under is called one block. Okay, this is a condition. Is the condition is true? Is A greater than B? Is 12 greater than 13? No, you can see that it is not will not run. Whatever here, it will not run because the condition is not match. What if I do less? Okay, A less than B. You can see that the condition is correct. He will make the statement, he will run the block after the if. Okay, suppose right now I need to see else. Whatever else, I just print like I have to print the B. Okay, whatever. Let's say the A equal B. Okay, we do the condition is A equal B. Let's see what is the condition. It is impossible. That means he will not go through this condition. Okay, that means he will print E, but he will not print the other P. He will print P, but he will not go through the statement of print A, because we can see that the condition is not correct. But what if we do if A not equal to B? Let's say, yeah, it's not equal. That means he will print an A. Okay, let's see. It's 12. He print 12. These are a symbol. But if I have another condition, I will say LF. If I use LF, I should be another condition. If A greater or less than P, okay. And here it should be, the condition should be, we need to make it like run to the second condition. Let's say here is less than or equal. Let's see what will happen. You can see here is that the first condition is not true. That means he will not execute any sentence here. Whatever, even I can do another sentence. It will not go through it. Whatever I did, it will not go through it. Okay. Sorry, I didn't define X and okay, B. Let's see, if we do this like this, it cannot be because you already, you didn't end the block. You should, should be one block. It should be similar to the line, like a line block. But if I do like this, it can be okay. Okay, that's correct. But I cannot use it here because I should end the block. Let's disable this. Okay, you can see it is clear. If the condition is correct, that means he will run all of this. But if the condition is not correct, that means he will not print any of this. Okay, let's see. He doesn't, like, you can see that this is printed anyway. Like this is a statement out of if. Whatever will come in, it will print this. Whatever, because it's a new statement. It's not related to this statement. It's a new statement. It's a new code. This, whatever is coming here is a new block. But here is a one block. This one block, only if the condition is correct, it will print it. Otherwise, it will not go. Let's see if we do greater than, right now, he will not print any of it because it's just only this last sentence. But this, no condition is correct. None of them is correct. So you can see he only print this. What if I have, like, if the condition is not true, I needed him to print is not correct, a message. So I should be else. This else will print if all of this condition is not correct. If all of this is not correct, he will go to the else and he will print whatever in the else. Suppose this or three or condition is not correct, he will print none of them is correct. Okay, let's say here, None of them is correct. That means the condition that you have is not correct. Whatever you have here in if is not correct. Suppose I need to make another condition. I should be and E less than B. Okay. We should greater than B. We didn't need to make it right. These are two conditions. That means it will not run unless both of them is correct. Let's see. We can see that is still all of them is not correct. What if I put or? That means one of them is, all of them is not correct. Yes? It's not correct. But if I do like this, less or equal, let's see. Yes, it's correct. But if I put and, even this is correct, it cannot be run. Because why it cannot be run? Because this condition is not correct. Okay, none of them is correct. These are like, this is how can you deal with if condition. All of this, like all about if condition is like this. It's so simple. Just you have if and you have the condition, whatever the condition that you have, and after that you will run what is inside the block, and then you have another condition which is like if you have two conditions, if it is not true the first condition, you have another condition, and then you will express if the condition is true, it will like print the, it will execute the statement after this if, elif. If it is not, that means he will put an else. And also you can have multiple elif, but you cannot have multiple else, but you can have multiple elif. Okay, because if you have multiple else, he will not. Right now you can have even 100 elif. Okay, that's clear. Elif, that means if the condition is not, if I put if, that means a new statement. If I put here if, that means this is a new statement. It's not related to this statement, but elif is related to the if, the first if. Okay, suppose I have like this elif. It is not correct because is elif is related to the previous if. That means elif is only come after like if condition, and also else is come after if condition. That's wrong. You cannot do that. Okay, and if you have two if, that means every if is separated than the previous if. Okay, if I have if, this if is not like this if, because this if have elif, many elif. Okay, that's only the condition when you have this. Can I write this in another expression? Yes, you can write also if, like in line, you can do like this, if greater than B, okay, print B. When you for the if statement, the end is when you start moving to the block. Suppose here, okay, let's see here. This is the end of if. If you have any statement here, if you have multiple statements, the end of the last statement is the end of if. If you move to this, like if you move one tab, or you move like tab back, that means is the end of if. Okay, the block is a line. You can see the block, it should be in the same line. Okay, the same, like independent, like you can see these are the same tab, the same space. You can reduce it here, it will be wrong. Okay, that means the statement after is wrong, but you can also put it like this. These are the if statement. These all three as if statement. The last one is the end of the statement. Okay, can we write it in a line statement? Yes, we can write it here like this, print P. This is a line statement. That means the condition can be like run like this. You don't need to like enter new line. You can either do like this or return back to this. It's correct. Okay, let's say if A less than B. Okay, let's see here. We will write 30. Can we do another way to write the condition? Yes. We can say print an A if this is the condition. If A less than B. Okay, else we can use else. Print B. What do you think what he will print here? This is a condition. That means only print this if this condition is true. Otherwise, print this. Okay, it's so simple. First, instead of going the statement after if, I will make it before if. But if is else, you can print it after. Like this is will run if the else, if the condition is not correct, and this is will run if the condition is correct. We can see the condition is correct, he will print an A. If the condition is not correct, he will not print, he will print the B. Look, if we do the condition equal, you can see it's the same. He will go to the B, print the else, after else. This is a way that you can write like so simple, okay? And also you can have like enter like this. That means when you have this slash, like backslash, if you have like a backslash, forward slash, that means it is the same as you write here. Okay, suppose I have a lot of sentence and then I need to make it a new line, but it's still the same. It's the same. You have to make this slash. Okay, like this is the same. It will not give anything. Okay, suppose I have another condition. Suppose I have this. Okay, if x in, okay, I have 1, 2, 3. Print x. Okay, I should define x because before 3, 5. Okay, is this condition is correct?
It's not correct.
I mean, is it not, I didn't mean if it is correct. Like, I mean, the expression is correct, not the code itself. I mean, the code itself, is it correct or wrong? The code, not the result. Yeah, the code is correct because this is one of the condition. I need to see if X is part of this list. So it will not print anything because X5 is not there, but it will not give you any error. But if I put here like on 5, that is correct. Right now it start to be X5. Okay, this is how you can choose, like, to know if this item is in the list. Okay, to check if this item in the list. And also you can put X as like a box, a string. Okay, and we have defined here, okay, a box. Okay, see, the list can be any type, but if I put box 1, it will not be there. Okay, that's so simple how to write. And also sometimes, like in your code, you didn't need it to do anything. Like suppose if this X is in this list, that means do nothing. What I should do? Pass. That means do nothing. Okay. This you should be do nothing. This will be benefit if like you need, suppose like right now you have to calculate how much like funded that you have, and you only will use this fund if it is greater than like 100. So if it is less than 100, just pass, don't do anything. But if it is already like greater, you can do anything. So you have to use this pass. Okay, that means do nothing. You can see this, there is no result. That's how to do with if statement. Let's move to, is that clear? Any question in the if statement? Okay. Let's move on to the Python loop, for loop and the while loop. Okay. Actually, most of the code is contained like if a statement and the for loop. Like is really that you found the code without like the basic things that we are talking about today. Most of the code have either the variable type, like it have like data type, also it have if a statement, it has a loop, because all the process in our life is have a condition. Like if I did today, I will do that. If the price is high, that means we can sell this product. Like is a condition, like most of the program is as a condition, and most of them has a repeated action, like to do the same action in different like a way, or you go through all the items. Suppose I have 100 students, I need to grade them, so it's not easy to go through every student. I should use one of the loop. Okay, so this is a repeated process. I need to do the same process. How we do the for? The for loop is contain this, is the for and the variable. This is the first item, like the item that you will get, like the variable that you go iterable, like I have x, that means x can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the repeated item, the variable that will be repeated. In iterable, that means x, suppose x this 1 to 10, that means he will repeat it, the statement, whatever after 4, he will repeat it for like 100 times, for 6 times, for 10 times. And this is the statement. As we said in the for, this is a one block. That means he will enter any block, like he will run any block for the time, if like for 10 times. If we select the attribute for 10, that means he will repeat this statement for 10 times. Unless if we have a condition inside. If we have a condition, it may break this statement, it may move this statement to different part. Thus, the statement here, it may like affect the for loop. And we have else. Else is, this is like it will execute only at the end of the loop. When you finish the loop, it will execute the statement of the else. We can see how we do that. Okay. I will explain also like some example. We will go through all this example. Okay. It's so simple. As we said, we have for. This is a keyword. This is a for. We have variable. This variable, you can name it as anything, but we have to follow the rule that we said in the variable name. You cannot start 1x. That's not a role of variable. Okay. Then you have to start, like suppose underscore x. That's acceptable. You can see x. You can see capital X. That's acceptable. You can use any of this variable. Suppose I have x, and this x I should be okay. Let's go through this loop to this x. Okay. Suppose we have I. Okay. N. Okay. Let's see a range. Right now we have a range. Okay. Range, that means range is like when you start from, you have to select the beginning and the end, and like how much time that it will be step. What is the step? That means if I have from 0 to 10 and the step is 2, that means he will have 0 to 4. That means what is the increment? The increasement, like how much he will increase the x. And if you leave it without mention, like suppose here I bought 3, that means the start point, it will be 0. The end, the increasement will be only 1. This is the default. If I do like 3, start from 0 to 3. Okay. And suppose I print, what will be here? X li. Okay, this is an index. What should be doing right now? This is, we can see that it is 0, 1, 2. I cannot go to 3. Okay, that means the range is like to -1 because I start from 0. Let's see what will happen. Okay, you can see he print P and O and X. If I do like this is wrong. You cannot exceed the index because I will not be found. Okay, that's wrong. A string index out of range. This is only 3. You cannot go like to 4. That means this should be 3. How to make sure that it will not be best? It's so simple. Just use len of X. Okay, that means you will make sure that it will not be exceed the X. Okay, it's the same as you do 3 as the same as you do X. I can't do it the same. Look, if I do 0, it's the same. It is not, it doesn't change. Okay, it's the same because 0. But if I start from 1, look what will happen. That means he will start from O. Okay, this is the beginning. The default is 0, but if I need to change it, I have to make it 1. If I do the increment by 2, what will happen? That means the increment, it will be like it will increase by 2. That means it will start from 1 and then 2. Like 1 plus 2, 3. That means he will give the 3 elements. Okay, see, it's just only 1 because 3 is not included. Because we start from 0, 1, 2. 3 is not there. That means he will only print O because if we put 0 and the increment is 2, let's see what will happen. You can see that it starts from 0, B, which is the 0, and he increased 2, that means it will be X. Then it will be X, which is like he ignored 1 element. What if we do 3? He only give me the first element and he will not give another element because 3 is out of the range. Let's see, is only give B. So I should be careful when I select the range, when I select the start, when I select the increment. Okay. Let's see, can I do like this another way? If I do like in X without range, is it correct? And I print X. Is it correct? Yeah, it's the same. You can see it will be whatever in X, it will be repeated. Just sorry, if I do XI, he will be the same. But here he print the X, which should be I. Okay. Oh, sorry, we didn't have range. This I, it will, sorry, we have to print I itself. Because I will be BOX. It's not an index. Okay. It should be BOX. I is a BOX. It's not a range. I is not an index. Is a word. Okay. What if we put like this? Is X equal? We start to put a list. 2, 3, 4, or 5. And we have here is a box. Let's see what is the difference here. You should be careful. Before, this is a count as a 3, but in the list, it will be count as a 1. Okay. You can see the box is as a 1. Okay. Is a considered as a 1 word because right now we go through X. But we go through box, which is a list. Right now, a list, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Okay, this is how we deal with the loop. And we have also another things. What if we have X is equal to box and we have Y equal to another list, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have to go through all of them. But let's say this is 2, 3. I need to multiply this by this. How can I do that? This is a 2 list. I need to multiply both of them. So we have, right now we need to have both loop. Okay, both loop. We have to have two loop. This is for, we have to name it different variable, G and Y. And then look, if we do this block is wrong, you cannot do it. It should be pass. Okay, it should be enter the second block. Otherwise, you need to do it like this. Okay. Right now we have to print I multiple by G. Let's see what will happen. Right now, what will happen? He will start with the very first value, 3, and multiple by all the value. And then he will start the second value and multiple by all the value. And then 3, and he multiple by all the value. And 5, he multiple by all the value. This is what is the meaning loop. That means if I run this 5 times, this should be run 5 times. And this is already like 5 times. That means 5 multiplied by 5 is 25. That's how it is like repeated. I repeat whatever in this statement, I repeat it 5 times. And whatever in this, I will repeat it 5 times. But this repeated 5 times. Like I have the loop, the 5 times is repeated 5 times. That means it's 5 multiplied by 5, which is 25. You can see here, 3 multiplied by 1, which is 3. 3 multiplied by 2 is 6. 3 multiplied by 3 is 9. 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. And then I start for 2. 2 multiplied by 1, which is 2. 2 multiplied by 2, which is 4. 2 multiplied by 3, which is 6. 2 multiplied by 4, which is 8. That's how it is done. Okay, I should be careful. We will use this in a lot of mathematics expression when we use like to deal with like a complex program. We have to deal with multiple loop. Okay, this is external loop and this is internal loop. If this external loop is 5, that means, and this internal loop is 6, that means it would be 5 multiplied by 6. You can see here, if I increase 1 and also 8, it will be like this. It will be repeated more. We can see here. You can see 3 multiplied by 1, also 3 multiplied by 2, 3 multiplied by 3, 3 multiplied by 4, which is 12, 3 multiplied by 9, which is 27, and 3 multiplied by 8, which is 24. It will be repeated like this. And right now, suppose I needed him to repeat, I need to repeat only 3. Okay. I will see if X is equal to 2 break. Okay. Let's say okay. What will happen? That means I make a condition. Stop if the X is equal to 2. That means he will run all the loop, and when he find the X is equal to 2, he will break. He will break the loop. Okay, let's see. You can see there is only the first, he will take the 3 and he will stop. He will not go to the first loop. He will go to the second item, which is he will take the 2 and he will stop also. Like the first 3, he will get it. 2, he will stop. That means he will, either this, he will not run it. When he get the X is equal to 2, he will not run it. But he will run it with 3 and 5 with 3. But 2, it will not run at all because he will break this loop. Okay. That's why the number of item is less. You can see that the number of item is less. 3 by 1 and 3 by 2 is 6, 3 by 3 is 9, 3 by 4 is 12, 27.
Sorry, Doctor. I mean, the results show that there is a number of 2, which means that it's take 2 also.
What?
The results that shown
No, 2 in Y, not in X. Sorry.
Yeah.
It should be I.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are right. It should be in I. You can see.
Yes, you are right.
Yeah, It should be an I because X is a list, not right now. If I is equal to 2, if it is 2, it will not, it will break it. Okay, thank you. And this is how we can deal with the loop. You can break it. And also if we have here else, see, we have to print. When it will finish, he will print finish, done. Okay. Let's see. Done. Okay. To make sure what is the number that is break, like he already break, how many number he break. Okay. Let's say I equal to see what is the I that he will break on. Okay. You can see I is equal to 2. He is break when I is equal to 2. He will not multiple 2 by 1, 2, 3. But if we say, if I look, the start 3 by 1, but if we have 3 here, let's see that the first item will not be multiple. Okay. I is 3, it will not be included because the condition is right and he is breaking that. Okay. But if we do G is equal to 3, that means he will multiple like every times, like he print 1, 2, 3, 5. Like he will 4 times he will print I is G equal to G. Okay. Because the loop is the internal loop. Let's say you can see here how many G is the number of this, because when it is 3 multiplied by 3, he cannot print it. Then he will print G is equal. And when 2 multiplied by 3, he will print it. And 3 multiplied by 3, he will print it. 5 print, like you can see, is 1, 2, 3, 4. Is depend on the length of the X. Okay. Is that clear?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. Can we do this in another way? Yes, we can do it like different way. We can see 4. Okay, we can use 4. We can see I and G at the same loop, and we can see N. Okay, we can see 1. Right now we will make like a set. Okay, and we have to define it 1, 2, and 1, and 3, and 4, and 3, and 6. This is a set. Okay, let's just start right now. The 4, we will print I and G. Okay, the I will take the first item, the G will take the second item. Okay, see, it's 2, 1, 3, 4, 3, 6. Please mute the mic. Okay, right now we will move to different subject, which is while loop. What is the difference between while loop and if loop? If loop, I have to check the condition. Okay, I have to check the condition. I will run like the condition, but while it will run until the condition is correct. Okay, like if I do while X equal 5, that means he will run when the condition is correct. He will not run. Okay, he will check if the condition, like in 4, we are trying to repeat the sentence until we get the condition is correct. Right now here we will run until the condition, if the condition is not correct, it will be run. Okay, let's see, this is the while, and suppose I do if I less than X 6, like if I less than 6, that means repeat this statement. He will do. If we do break, that means he will end the loop. If we do continue, that means he will not execute the statement come after continue, but he will continue. He will not break the statement, the while loop. He will not go like from the while, but he still keep going, but from the next step, not from the current step. Okay, this is the difference between continue. Break will go to the out. Continue, he will start to the loop, and he will not like apply anything come after. Okay, this is like when we do some condition, we do continue, or we do a break. Let's see some example. Okay, let's define I is equal to 0. Let's see. This is I didn't define the variable inside like for we start to define the variable and we give the range. But this we have a condition while, it's just the word while I is less than 6. We know that it is less than 6. That means it's from 0 to 6. While loop is equal to 6, print I. You can see that in the increment is 1 in 4. But here is we don't know how much we increase, like we increase the I. So we should define this. I is plus equal 1. It's similar to I equal I plus 1. Okay, this is similar. When I said I is equal I plus 1 is the same as this. That means I increase 1. Okay, let's see what will happen. Okay, you can see 0 because 0 is less than 6. Yes, then print 0. And I increase it by 1, then I 1 less than 6. Yes, it's correct. Then I have to print I, which is 1. And then I will increase by 1. Then it will be I2. 2 is less than 6. Yes. 3 less than 6. Yes. 4 less than 6. Yes. 5 less than 6. Yes. And I will print 5. I will increase it by 1. Right now, if I increase it, is 6. 6 is equal like less than 6. No, the condition is will get like to the other. Yes, we can increase even whatever we like. Okay, the increment, it doesn't matter. You can do also 2, 3, whatever. Okay, you can increase it whatever that you want, but it will take more as you increase it. Okay, you can see here, you increase it by 0.4. Right now we can see that if we add, make it equal, and he will give you to the 6. Okay, you can see here, like this is not equal because 4 is not equal. That means this is the last item that he has. Okay, you can see that 0.4, 0. What if we do 0.5 to see? Okay, you can see 0.51, 1.52. Yeah, as you increase, as you like. Okay, you use whatever you like. We can see this is the while. This is the, you know, this is the variable. You can see in for we use the variable. In while we have the variable outside. And this is the condition is like the same as the condition in for. You know, when if you do condition and break, this is the same as the condition here. Or as the end, like you said from 1 to 6, that's mean the 6 is the end. And we can see that you print is the same as this is the statement, and you can ever use whatever you like. Suppose if I said, if I is equal to 5, then stop. What should I do? Break. Okay. Let's see. This is, you should be careful here. Okay. We can see that there is no 5. Yes. Sorry, because we have to make 0. Because it shouldn't be. You can see here. The print should be after. Okay. Because he print the 5 and then break. He doesn't continue the 6. Let's see. You can see that the 5 and 6 is not there because we already do break. Break, that means he will not continue to the after 6. Let's do different things. Let's continue. This is what is the different. He will not print in the 5, but he will print the 6. You can see here, there is no 6. But if we do continue, that means he will only like pass one step, not all the step. Okay. You can see here, Let's see here. Oh, sorry, if we put 4 to see, because 6 is not match the condition. Oh, this is interrupt, is continue. Oh, we should make the increasement here also, because it doesn't increase. After that, he will still the same condition. Okay. Yeah, you can see here, he only passed 4 and he gave the number after. Let's say he will run, if we didn't add this increment, he will still the loop to infinity, because he doesn't have anything to stop. So we should, because he will come here, I is equal 4. Then if there is no increment, let's see this, we have a command this. If it is no increment, that I is equal 4, but he will continue. I is still less than 6. Oh, he will continue to the infinity, because there is no any condition that will make it a stop. How to make it stop? Just we have to increment to do increment in here. That means we will stop the condition. And if we need a loop to infinity, we can use all like this, a true. Okay, we have to do a condition true. This will run to infinity. Okay, whatever it will be, look, it will run to infinity, because this condition is true all the time. Okay, can we start from 5 and do to the list? Yes, but we should here do minus, and then x greater than 0. Or should I? Not x. Okay, and here it should be minus, negative. The condition is correct, but it will come from like the big number to the small number. That's all, and you have to do else. Okay, and then print like done. Okay, this is when it is well finished, he will print done. Okay, that's it for while statement. Let's sometimes, like we have an error may happen like there in the execution. Like what is this error? Suppose here I do like this. X is equal to x divided by 0. And here x is equal to 5. Okay, this is an error. If you run this code, it will give you an error. Okay, what is it? Is divide by 0. Okay, so what should we do? We have to make a true try. This is to catch the error, and this we have to do x like this. Okay, but we have to make an accept. This is accept because we have and try, and then we have to print. This call how to catch the error, how to catch the error, and we have to write this message. What is the benefit? It's the same message that will show to the user. Yes, is the same message, but this will, suppose I still have here print. Okay, print x. Okay, and here print x. If I have this print x, if I do like this, look what will happen. He will give me a message division by 0 error, like I can see an error. But what will happen? He print the x value. He will not go from the code. But suppose I did this, I didn't have this code. Okay, I didn't have this code, and I do like this. What will happen? Let's see what is the benefit of try and accept. See, I don't have the value of x. That means if you have a code, and it gets some error, that means you cannot run the code anymore. But if you try and accept, that means he will catch the error and keep the program execute as it is correct. Okay, this is how we can do try and error, like try catch the error. Okay, but if I do like this, if it is else, I can do else and print. When it is done, like if it is gone smoothly, like it can be like correct. Okay, let's say here is error. But if we do this x divided by 2, let's see what will happen. It's run smoothly and the result is okay. Okay, it doesn't give any error. If your code is defined well, that means it will not define any error. Suppose I do like this, what will happen? He will not run because this is a syntax error. A syntax error, while this is not a syntax error. This is you go do the code is correct. The code is correct, but the process cannot be defined. The process cannot done. Okay, so you have to do like this. Suppose here I am doing like this. Okay, what will happen? Let's see if we have try and error. You can see x is not defined. Yes, you can see not x is not defined. That means you cannot. These are like the first one. He gets the error. He give me the error defined. Okay, we can say name x is not defined. Okay, you can see here we have here without try and accept, but we have here a try and accept. If we without this, he will give you a two like a first error. Suppose here I do y, and I give this x a value because I didn't need it to appear in the second one, and see what it will happen. Okay, you can see that I catch the problem in the first like definition, which is y is not there, name of y is not there. Okay, and he gave me a message. But without this, okay, without this, what will happen? You can see that the code will be broken. Okay, the code will be broken because you didn't define the variable. Okay, name y is not defined. This is like the benefit of try and accept, of try, that like you know, error handle, how to handle the error. This is a benefit that how can you handle the error. Just so simple, try, accept, and define what is the error, what is the message. And also you can also do without even know the error. You can see name error and print the name of the error. You didn't know what is the error, but you have to do this and print name of the error. It doesn't matter if you don't know what is the error. He will give the message like let's try to define like the message. Like I think it have a D name. Yes. Yeah, is a name error. He give us what is the message, a name error, and we can see if error. Okay, error number. Sorry, I think we have. Let's see how many we have many type of error. Let's define it. Yeah, like we have a buffer error, we have a broken pipe error. Look, if we do this, that means it's wrong. He will give you an error because you didn't have this kind of error. Yeah, why is not defined? Because this error is not defined. You should define name error and then print the message that it is name error. You already know the number of the name of the error. See, it is catch the name of error. That's how do you deal with the error. You can define the error, or you can keep it like this, a default, and he will know what is the error. he will give you the message like error. It doesn't matter what is the error, he will catch all the error. Suppose I do like this, it's the same, he will give you me the error. And also if I do divide like x by 0, it will give me, it still give me the it catch the error. Okay, it will give me an error. That means I will catch all the error. That's it for the how to deal with the error, how to handle the error. Let's right now to move to the function. Okay, because the time, if you still have 10 minutes, we can write a full program, which is how to do a calculator. But if we didn't have time, I will go only through the function, and then we done with this like lecture today. Let's start with the function. The Python function is so simple. It's not that complicated, but it is organized for you the code. Like instead of have a lot of coding, like in one block, you have to divide it to different function, and every function has their own like goal or their objective. Okay, how to write the Python function? It's just simple. Define, this word is a keyword, define, and you name my function. And we can see that the name is the same as the variable name. You cannot start it with 1, you cannot have it with hyphen, you cannot like it is a case sensitive. This is the function name, is the same role. Okay, let's see, this is my function. I need to print, okay, print hello. This is a function. Okay, this is a function. It will not run unless if you call this function. Okay, this is not error, but this function, it will not be defined unless if you call this function. How you call it is the name of the function. Just copy like this. My function, it should be the same name. You cannot do this. If I did like this, he will tell me it's not defined. Okay, let's say, what is the error? Name my function is not defined. Did you mean my function? He already give you the right name. Okay, if I copy my function, it will give print hello. This is a simple way to call the function. It's not that difficult. It just name the function, whatever block come in after the function, it will like execute depending on the function. Suppose I need to print multiple for, like for I n arrange, and I have to do whatever, like 6 or 4, whatever you write, and just do this. You don't forget this, and you have to do this, print hello. Look, it will done 4 times. It's just only a loop, whatever coming in this function, it will be run. Even you can use if condition, whatever you need to use in this function. It's just a one block that you are organize your program. If you have a code with multiple line of code, you cannot run it in one block. You have to organize it to different function. Like I have a function to addition, and I have a function to subtract, and I have a function for start, like for any like for bow, for anything. Just use the function. Like you can see the print. If you call the print, I'll show you how the print is come. If you click here in the print, you will see it is a function. Okay, inside, and you have a function here. Look, this code has a lot of function. You can see this. This is all this. What we learn right now is the same as the function that built in Python. You can see this. You can see is like a lot of things that we already covered in this concept is already here. This is only when you go to the basic function. When you define it, just click like this, and you will see that it contain a lot of function. It's just how to organize the code. Okay, so this is how we define my function. Can we define it with parameter? Yes. Suppose I have this like x, okay, and this x here, and I have 4. It's the same, but right now I am letting the user to use multiple parameter. I might repeat it 6. Someone need to repeat the same function for 7. He may use 7. Someone need to like repeat it for like suppose 0.5. Everyone has their own need for the function. All of them were repeated the same. Okay, you can see this. Oh, because this is an integer. Yeah, we cannot do this. Yeah, it should be an integer. Okay. You can see here, we have the function 4 is repeated. We can repeat them. We can separate them to know what every function has do. Okay. Separate them and see what will happen. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It repeated 6 and this repeated 7 also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is how you define the function. This is a parameter. We said a function with a parameter. And also we can set like a multiple parameter. Suppose I have X and Y. And then I should, if I do like this, it will be a wrong. Okay. I should print here the Y. Look, see what is the problem? You have 2 arguments, but it's only you do 1. Then you have the function to pass 4, 5, and also 7, and also use whatever another number. Here we can put 2.5, 3.5, okay, or 3.8, whatever. You can see that the code is run smoothly. Because right now you have 2 parameters in the function. That means when you call the function, it should have the same parameter. Can we ignore one of the parameter? Like, can I do this? Can I do one parameter like this? Yes, but I should define this as a default 1 value. That means if someone forget to give this value, I already assign 1 value by myself. Okay, let's see, he will take the default. You can see here, he chooses in the first one 4, which is the default value. This, how can I define the function without, if I didn't need it to be assigned to 1 word, okay? If I give him 1 value, that means it doesn't matter. Look, I can do like this also. That means it's the default value. You can see the default value is F, while in the second function is print 7, because you assign it to Y 7. If you didn't assign, he will take the default value. If you are not assign any value, he will take the default value, which is FF. Can I see here? Look, if I put here 7 without, he will take the assigned value, which is the default FF. I can do multiple value, like multiple value. Okay. Can I do like this variable? Can I do as a list? Yes. Can I do it as a list? Yes. I can do like this. T 3 4 6. But here I should put it as X. Okay. Okay. This should be is like this. But I have a problem. If I assign list here, this should be a list also too. You cannot assign like this. So because right now I is in X, and I will print I. Okay, hello, because it will take hello D, hello 3, hello 6. It's depend on this value, the list of the value. Okay. I can see hello Muhammad, hello Ali, and hello Muna. Okay. You can see how so simple. It's just go to the function and give whatever you like. This is how you deal with the function. Okay. By this is the end of our lecture. If you need, like, if you have time, we cannot get one example, a full example, But if you have any question, please raise your question and I will answer it. I hope that you understand what we discussed today. We start with the type of the variable, like the basic things, input and output. And then after that, we start to talk about the variable type and the data type. And after that, we go to the if condition. We have if and elif and else. And then after that, we finish the loop, which is we start with the for loop and with while loop. And after that, we try to catch the error. We use try and accept. And we end with the function. We define how to define the function in Python. This is actually was the end of our goal for this lecture. If you have any question, please raise your question and I will be happy to answer your question.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ibrahim, for your time and for this good presentation. Actually, I have a small question about can we create the function in a separate file and
yes,
then
this
call
is
it?
Yeah, you can use any function you have to create. If you have any files, you can create it and use the function by the name of the file. Just from is import, we will know how to import another library and we will know how to import another variable.
Okay,
we will see in the upcoming lecture.
Okay, thank you very much.
If there is any question, feel free to open your microphone and ask. If not, we may end the session.
If you have any question, sorry for I just go fast because there is a lot of things to cover and I need you to get a lot of benefit. And if you review the presentation or the video again, you can see a lot of things and understand what you miss.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ibrahim. Really was great. And we would like to thank you from the bottom of our heart. You was very awesome. And we hope if you can tomorrow to make something regarding to machine learning or deep learning functions.
Actually, in this
Thank
lecture,
you.
we are not going to advance like on machine learning because today is we need to deliver for you the basic things that you can also, when you are learning this basic, you are go directly to the machine learning because all the machine learning code is contain all the things that we will talk from today until the end of our session tomorrow. It just this is will make you ready.
Correct. Absolutely correct. Thank you so much, Dr. Ibrahim.
Yes,
and
you are right.
It will be in the same
Mary,
time.
you are right. You are right. Yes, Strap is taking the space from the beginning. Yeah, you are right.
And tomorrow it will be on the same time.
Yes, in the same time.
Okay.
And
Thank
tomorrow,
you so much.
Tomorrow we will have like a quiz, and this quiz will get a prize like the first and the second and the third. And you should be like focus on what we will have in this lecture and the lecture tomorrow. That will be like all the question will come from what we cover from today and tomorrow.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Ibrahim.
So thank you, Dr. Ibrahim, again. And on behalf of ISS-Yemen, we would like to thank you again, Dr. Ibrahim. And thank you guys all for so much for joining today's session. We hope you have learned a lot with us today. Looking to see you tomorrow. Can you guys please open the camera to have a group picture? So we can have a picture for today class.
Okay, let's.
Dr. Ibrahim, can you stop sharing your screen?
Okay.
Please, guys, don't feel shy. It's okay. Nice. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Nice. First one. Okay, just the last one. Smile, please. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Thank you all for attending. We will also share the attendance link in the chat area. The attendance link will be open for 5 minutes only. So you can sign in your attendance so that you get your certificate and UTM merit after we finish our workshop. Thank you all for joining and see you tomorrow. So the attendance link is in the chat area.
And for all organizer for this session, and we hope all the best for all of you.
Thank you so much for attending. Thank you.
Thanks a lot for the initiative.
See you tomorrow.
It was amazing. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Abdullah, the attendance link is in the chat area. I'll send it again.
Okay, thank you all. Yeah, see you. Bye-bye. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Thank you, Dr. Salam. Uh, 2 minutes left for the attendance link.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate and enjoyed your lecture. See you tomorrow. And bye for now.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Thank you for joining. We hope see you tomorrow at the same time.
Yeah, see you.
Bye.
So we're gonna meet tomorrow same time.
Yeah. At the same time, 9 p.m. Malaysian time.
That's great. Thank you very much. I'm a brother joining you from Cyprus. You know.
MashaAllah.
Mashallah. I'm currently studying at Near East University, Cyprus. I'm also a Muslim as well. I'm from Nigeria. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the kind of effort you guys are making to make sure that you really educate Muslim brothers worldwide. I pray to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you continue to get the courage and be making things like this. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We're so glad by having you. Thank you.
See you tomorrow, inshallah.
Okay, thank you all for attending. The attendance link is closed. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you tomorrow.